guys, what's good? Rising Phoenix One, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're at in the world. So we did claim our third magic today. Power shooting guard, 99 boosted to 104, Magic Johnson with a high flyer boosted position. So that's a 20 boosted position. And you can see that on the left side there, as well as the dunking at the top right corner. Notice that's a plus 15, and then we'll compare that to Nash, and you'll see he's a plus 13. His agility is up because of the core general boost. All right, so let's talk about this card a little bit. His speed and agility is very good. Dribbling is good. First step is okay. Quickness is good. Vertical is very good. His rebounding, what's his primary? 86, okay. His rebounding looks pretty good for a shooting guard. What's his box out? A little bit higher, but okay. So I think this card should probably get some boards. His inside offensive game is terrific. That's the top right-hand corner, dunking down through scoring with contact. That takes us down to his shooting. He's got a low, I'm gonna call it low, it is low. He's got a low mid-range at 92. He's got a decent three-point at 94. His contested shot is a little bit problematic. So yeah, that 91 is low, but in my experience anyway, contested shots tend to have a higher make percentage than do open shots. So, you know, that's just one of those things. So I don't think that should hurt him. 94 shooting touch is decent. He's got a 96 shot off dribble. He's got very good on-ball defense at 95. His steal at 90 is okay. His hands on perimeter and interception are decent. And then his primary core general stats in the bottom right-hand corner, they're okay. On the left side, not much to talk about here except for the box out, which is pretty good. So yeah, we look at the boosted primaries, and obviously because he's giving himself a boost to the athleticism stats, he's a 100, and that looks pretty awesome. His inside scoring, outside scoring, and defense and playmaking all look pretty good. So this card certainly has some potential. Before we go to the gameplay though, we've got one queued up, so I don't want to take too much time, and we'll try to do two. Here's the problem. The problem is that over the course of the last week, gameplay has just gotten pretty sketchy. What my experience is, and that's all I got, right? I got my experience. What my experience is that your opponents all play the same. It doesn't matter if you're a 105 like this, playing a 106, or you're a 105 playing a 105, or you're a 105 playing a 100. The AI plays the same, and it's that number, that range, you know, that +9 to +12 with the magic +11, no pun intended. Again, it is a function of the AI being jacked up, but what I've come to realize over the course of the last week is that all AI is fungible. In other words, all AI plays the same regardless of that AI's OVR. In my view, in my opinion, this is a big problem. So we have to talk about the genesis of the problem. And it was in August of season 3, a change was made with all good intentions to gameplay. And the idea was to change one defensive parameter. That's what we were told. We don't know which one it was, with the intended result to be to somewhat reduce the OVR advantage. So when that change was made, we could see that there was a percentage difference, but unintended consequences were, you know, we started to get the upside down and other things. And let me be 100% clear. I'm not suggesting that the season 4 team or the season 5 team made any changes to gameplay. And especially, I'm not saying, because I don't believe it, that the season 5 team tried to make gameplay more difficult. My understanding, and this is just my understanding of the issue, is that the gameplay source code is complex, it is nuanced, and anytime you try to make a change, it's going to take a long time, number one, and number two, it may or may not have the intended consequences. The risk of making a change to gameplay, like we saw in August of Season 3, is that you get these unintended consequences and then the gameplay is considerably worse. But I'm going to say this. We are at a point where the risk of some unintended negative consequences from a change to gameplay is outweighed by how gameplay is now, and particularly over the course of the last week. I would hope that the team would make changes to gameplay. I know we're getting fairly late in Season 5 for something like that to occur, but man, you know, the heart of this game is gameplay. The heart of this game is gameplay. And so we have to have something approaching an enjoyable gameplay experience. I took my League versus League drives this morning. They were horrible. I'm taking a break from leagues. It's frustrating. It's frustrating. Look, there are the guys out there who are the top tier, the 1%, the guys I've called the savants. They can more often than not play through this gameplay. The rest of us, the 99%, good luck. It's a problem, and I'm trying not to overemphasize it. I'm trying not to just go negative. What I'm really suggesting is that it's worth the risk of trying to adjust the AI, bring that AI back down to a reasonable level. It's worth the risk of things getting worse, to me, just to try to do it. We need to reel it in. We need to improve the gameplay experience. All right, my speech is done. You know, I mean, look, as far as I'm concerned, for mobile platforms, this is still the best gameplay. You know, that other game, it's slow, it's clumsy, I hate it. You know, there's a reason why I continue to play this game. But we also need to improve. We always need to improve. Maybe you guys are having a completely different experience. I hope you are. So let me know in the comments below what your experience has been, particularly over the last week. Try to keep it constructive. So maybe we can come up with a consensus, right? And from there, you know, we'll see what we can do with it, right? All right, enough. I have no idea how I'm gonna keep these magics straight with just 3. All right, shooting guard magic is 84, small forward magic is 83. Hopefully that will help, but we're gonna try to shoot with the shooting guard magic. I suspect we'll probably make some mistakes and end up shooting with small forward magic. We'll just see how it goes. All right, let's go to the gameplay. All right, so we have a 105 versus a 105. He's got a finesse lineup. Let's see how we can do. I expect Embiid to own Magic just because he's, you know, taller and he's a 102 and Magic is a 99. Let's win the tip. Thank you. Where is shooting guard Magic? That's not him, but take it anyway. All right, 2 to zip. This is a 105 versus a 105. Come on, get on him. Man, they're moving the ball around in traffic. And there's Embiid. Yeah, not much we can do about that. That's not even a fair matchup. Magic. Boom. There's our shooting guard Magic with the 3. Come on, Nash. Come on, man. Get on him and get a steal. They're just... All right, a nice block. Where is he? No, that's not him, but he's there, so we might as well take the shot with him. This is small forward Magic, and he buries it. All right, 8 to 2. Decent start, but I'm not going to get carried away. Nice rebound by small forward Magic to shooting guard Magic. On the line for 2, bounces out. A hard miss. Come on, get in front of him. All right, it's Kevin Durant. Can't get too upset about that. Take it. Boom. Once again, we know after the fact it was shooting guard Magic. All right, come on, play some defense. Let us play some defense. Nice. Take it. We need the points. Just take it, Nash. Thank you. That's it. And that was challenged. That wasn't contested. All right. All right. Center Magic is inbounding, so it's a coin toss as to where our guy is. That's him. We'll bring him over to this wing. Oof. Take it. Hit it. Nice. All right, so this card can shoot, especially with gameplay the way it is. This card's shooting pretty well. Rebound. Nice. Oh, that was our shooting guard Magic getting the rebound. So he's hitting shots. He's getting rebounds. He's missing shots. 2. That's 2 missed shots. All right. But, yeah, not too bad. The way things are. We're up by 10. It'll probably end up 11. Oh, nice block by one of the Magic brothers. The Magic quintuplets. Go in. All right. So shooting guard Magic looks pretty good, actually. Power. I mean, how are we going to identify these guys, right? Oof. There we go again. The moment I move is when he switches to his right hand. All right. Rebound, please. Nah. I mean, Embiid's, he's going to rule the boards. He's definitely going to beat out center Magic. Go in. Yes. Oh, man. It didn't count. But there it is. 11 points against a 105, which is the same score I'd get against a 100. It's just unfortunately the way it is. All right, let's see how we do against a 100. It really shouldn't make any difference based on the experience I've had the last few days. An opponent's AI is an opponent's AI, and they are all the same. What is the problem with that? The problem with that is that means there's really not much motivation to increase your OVR. If there's not motivation to increase your OVR, there's not motivation to grind, nor is there motivation to spend. So at the heart of this game, at the heart of the whole business model at the end of the day, it's about gameplay. 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 All right, so we're gonna try to shoot with shooting guard 84 Magic as much as we can. Go in. All right. Wow. Wow. 2 Magics just standing there. Fortunately, we've got shooting guard Magic inbounding the ball so we can get it right back to him. And he's what, 2 for 2? So that's not so horrible. Oh gosh. Steals. Remember when we could get steals? You know, we'd swipe the ball and we'd get it. That was great. Yeah, that was great. 3 for 3. So that's a little better. Oh, nuts. Wow. Did you see that block by Magic? But to no avail, because the AI gets the loose balls, whether I'm 105 playing at 107 or 105 playing at 100. All right, so center Magic is inbounding, so I have no idea where. Of course, I picked wrong. It was 50-50, but what the heck. Let's see how he can do. Come on. From the top of the key. Buries it. Okay, I think he's 4 for 4, so, you know, that's pretty good with the way things are right now. How about the... Oh, man, there's no way. There's no way, Fournier. Oh, and we get the swipe, and he gets... this is silly. This is just silly. Evan Fournier does not block Magic Johnson. I mean, and then they come back and bury the 3 after we swipe it. Okay, count to 10 silently. And breathe. Hold it. And exhale. All right. Maybe he's down here in this corner. Yes, he is. Going over top of Ewing. Oof, okay. No, terrible shot, but it goes in anyway. I swear, if I could hit that slightly early, +6 every time, I'd shoot 100%. It's kind of a weirdness, kind of a little glitch, I guess. I don't know if it's a glitch, but wow. Wow. Evan Fournier and Carmelo Anthony out rebounding our team. Who is this down here? Wrong guy. That's center magic. Fournier all over him. He hits it anyway. So he shoots, but the gameplay blows. I'm sorry. I have to say it. It just does. Come on. Did that count? I think it did. All right, so that lucky shot at the very end by center magic gets us up to a +12, but it's right in the same ballpark, that magic number 11. So, boy. Man, I hate to be so pessimistic. I hate to go so negative, but I can't deny what's right in front of my eyes. I can't deny my experience. And, you know, we're coming up on a week of some pretty awful gameplay. He did pretty well. Nice job, Harden. So the bottom line is this card right here can play, and we need some help with the gameplay, right? We need to be able to have an enjoyable gameplay experience. We need to be able to get steals. We need to be able to get loose balls, and we need to be able to post decent margins, at least when we have a decent OVR advantage. We just need some help. We need some help so that all of us can have a more enjoyable experience, so that we can actually take advantage of all the amazing content that this team has pretty consistently dropped this year. Great content requires good gameplay. You can't have one without the other. You have lousy content but great gameplay, it's not a good experience. You have great content but not so good gameplay, it's not a good experience. So that's what we need. We need two things to come together: the amazing content that this team has been producing and an improvement in the gameplay. And with that, my wish list is complete, you know? And I think it's something that we all want. Let me know in the comments below if you agree. If you disagree, let me know why you disagree. But in either event, try to be constructive so that we can actually, you know, have some information to use. You know, this game is trash. It doesn't do any good, right? It doesn't do any good. Let us know what your experience is, and then we'll see what we can do with that going forward. All right, guys, we're done. We're out of here. It's over. And remember, peace out.